Alrighty. I just ran and turned some quests in because I want to try to ding 50 before we actually get into the fight with the Warden. That may or may not happen. It depends on a lot of stuff, but the reason... Ow, 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 ow. If I die a lot, it's not going to help me. But the reason I want to hit 50 before the Warden is I actually have a legendary item floating around that I want equipped before then. So if we, like this flesh-warped butcher here, yeah, I might run and turn that quest in really quick. In fact, let's just run and do that. It's the Shard of Asterkarn dagger. It's pretty much a straight upgrade to the Sky Shard Spellblade. It's basically the legendary version of it, and it has an extra toggled ability on it that used to be ridiculously awesome, but they kind of took away the magic of that ability because you could assign devotion abilities to it. And one of them was Blizzard, so you could essentially have a character just running around, and Blizzard would automatically cast for you. It was awesome. They stole it from us. No, just joking. It actually was kind of on the broken side. Character that was even the slightest bit of cold character. So I'm actually going to end up fighting a lot more stuff than I normally would in here. A lot of times I just run on through everything. Just full tilt myself to the exits. And the devotion shrine that's down here. But, yeah, I guess we'll fight stuff along the way. Yeah, get out of that room before mirror wears off. Yeah, so this room right here is one of the places that Valderin can spawn. So this area is like really, really back of my hand at this point. Valderin being the ethereal nemesis spawn. I don't know if we're going to get to nemesis level with this character at all in the factions. I know we're gonna definitely get to... We're definitely gonna get to revered with all of the ally factions, since they made that a lot easier to get now. Nemesis, though, maybe. There's no kill like overkill. Yeah, I used devastation on one gazer eye. Who's gonna stop me? No one, that's who. So this shrine, I need a purified salt. Yeah, I think I might need to run a purified salt on this character too, at some point. Depending on how his resistances go. You know, Aether is not actually a difficult resistance to deal with. There aren't a lot of monsters that deal like raw Aether damage to you, and it's a rarer elemental type, oddly enough. Or I shouldn't say elemental type. A rarer resistance for you to need at 80. So we can, let's do, because we're gonna need that point regardless, and 5% health presently is a little more worth it than 10 cunning. Oh, the frame rate! It's the monster's greatest disabling ability. Frame rates. This is actually not a bad place to stop and kill some things, because it's some pretty good density down here. Can also make the ethereals hate us. Do I have that negative one? No, it's undead I have that on. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely ding that 50 before we hit the Warden. Froze me mid-cast, but they froze me on, like, after the cast happened. for that devastation wave. Really? I'm like right there. I think the only problem with this character's build right now is he gets hit a lot. I know it sounds like a funny thing to say in a game like Grim Dawn, like, oh, he gets hit a lot. But it's true, he just gets hit a lot. He has no avoidance, no shield, no nothing. Which is why his constitution is way low. His advantage is, though, he can move around a lot. He doesn't need to sit there and, like, try and face tank. All I have to remember is to keep my tornadoes up, I think, is the main thing I'm not good at still. Trying to maintain at least 2 tornadoes. 3 if I can keep them up. Okay, Zambrant, where are you? Or it's Gethrand over here. Never mind. Close enough. Just close enough. He actually has kind of a tragic story, and it's... I feel vaguely wrong killing Gethrand. There's a reason why he's Gethrand the Betrayed. I do highly recommend reading the lore if you're really into this game. It'll enlighten you as to what the some of the motivations are for certain things, but also it'll give you insight into just what happened, like what the Grim Dawn was. Okay, we dinged our 50 we needed, so we can get a legendary weapon going. I'm going to get to a good spot where I know I can put down a portal. That's sort of a good location for one. Damn, he found my weakness. Doorways. This guy's fight, it looks like a long one because he's Gliston the Reborn. You have to kill him twice. It's kind of a fun little mechanic on him. Okay, now I can finally get that legendary dagger. Okay, so this is going to be the first legendary we're equipping. Shard of Astakarn. It's pretty much a Trojan Sky Shards / cold weapon, and it has a toggle ability called Chilling Presence, and the toggle ability, it'll add on some flat cold damage and frostburn damage to our attacks, which we're maybe going to attack a little bit up close and personal with enemies. That'll mostly help our Blizzard, though, because Blizzard deals weapon damage, and that'll transfer that cold and frostburn damage into the Blizzard a bit more. But the main thing I like about this is the slow. So enemies get near us get slowed, but also they have a freeze resistance reduction on them. So, we can freeze enemies more with this weapon, with Chilling Presence turned on. I don't think we'll be able to freeze a boss, but we could probably freeze some heroes in here. I don't think I have any other really solid level 50 legendaries for this character. There's some that exist, but I just don't think there are any that really support him. Oh yeah, also, I mean, this dagger also has +2 to Trojan Sky Shards and Frozen Core. So that's just pure damage on the Sky Shards for us. We're getting the hell out of that room. Okay, Warden. Oops. Phase 1. Phase 1 done. I kind of want to play Metroid Prime. Sort of been yearning to play it lately, and I think I might record it. Warden is done. Easy, hop easy. Okie dokie. We can go back to town and turn this quest in. So, that'll cover Act 1 on Elite. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.